ABC Big 2 News.
Developing now at 10, a massive fire ripped through a historic hotel in West Texas this weekend. Fire crews spent hours containing those flames and mopping up the damage. Good evening, I'm Stephanie Martinez.
And I'm Rob Tuke. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are getting new images of that fire at the hotel called the DeSoto Hotel. Now, the building was closed for renovations. The fire lasted most of Friday afternoon, and today crews watched for any hot spots flaring up. Now, thankfully, no one was hurt, but at least 70 firefighters battled the fire, which tore through 4 floors. ABC's Rosemary Montanez was there.
Something out of a movie.
Something truly out of a movie, as hundreds of people witnessed the historic DeSoto Hotel up in flames. The smoke visible miles away. But this morning, a different sight, as one business owner cleaned up what was left behind. For a Lemmy restaurant, the fire was close.
As the police department was in there, things got a little serious. They were really stern about us getting out, so we just did our best and left everything how it is, grabbed our jackets and locked up and left.
They've now safely returned. No damages suffered. But right next door to the Lemmy is Hotel Indigo, where dozens of people got an up-close view of the destruction, including one out-of-town visitor.
We just checked in about an hour before the fire started. Got up to our room. I was talking to my mom on the phone and looked out the window.
This is what he saw.
Billowing of the smoke growing, coming out of all the different parts of the building, and then just the flames building from a couple different points, and then especially from the middle, just huge flames.
He said he won't forget his time in El Paso or those fiery images. And for those who are from El Paso, they won't forget the DeSoto Hotel.
I used to live right up here in this building, and I've been there off and on a number of years, and it's a very interesting, very unique historical building.
For now at Lemmy, this restaurant owner is ready to welcome customers again.
Now, that was Rosemary Montanez reporting. The fire happened just 2 weeks after the city of El Paso agreed to invest money into renovations for the hotel.
A developer also pledged to invest $1.2 million. Across Texas tonight, the lights are slowly coming back on thousands of people in Galveston County. Because there was no power, some power plants had burned off chemicals. Crews are still working to restore the power in parts of Texas City. Right now, the Office of Emergency Management is looking into what caused these power outages. Without power, people were finding ways to stay warm and entertained.
Show us what you got going on around here.
I just came out here and, open refrigerator out here. Open freezer, actually. Some Miller Lights and some Bud Lights. And all we need to do is turn on the pit for some barbecue.
ERCOT said the transmission outages did not impact overall grid's reliability.
A chemical leak near Houston has finally stopped. A highly flammable chemical leaked from a rail car in the Baytown area. Now, that forced an evacuation in the business park. The rail car was at a docking facility. It's not clear yet what caused the chemical spill. And we are your local election headquarters. Governor Abbott was in West Texas tonight. He spoke to a crowd at a Lubbock steakhouse, making the case for why he should be re-elected ahead of the March 1st primary. Now, one of the major topics was the power grid. The governor said changes to the state's power grid have made it more reliable. He went on to say Texas has 15% more power available. There was also an extra supply of natural gas too, and maintenance on processors were completed before the winter storm.
And then we had critical infrastructure, especially the natural gas sector, only a small fraction of which was protected as critical infrastructure last year. We increased it by hundreds of percentage points, making sure that the grid would be reliable and resilient.
Now, another notable topic Governor Abbott focused on was the future of Texas Tech's funding. He said he is working to create a new $1 billion endowment for the university. That would be a 60% increase on top of Tech's current state endowment, currently valued at $1.69 billion. The plan did not pass in last year's session.
Governor Abbott's biggest contender across the aisle, Beto O'Rourke, is also making campaign stops in West Texas. Tonight, he was Abilene and Wichita Falls. O'Rourke was in Odessa yesterday. He spoke to a crowd in the Woodson Park Community Center. He also came to talk to people about their energy bills and how he wants to reduce your utility bills moving forward. We are your local election headquarters. Stay up to date with more top stories. Just head to your website, yourbasin.com.
Now, your Big 2 forecast first.
Well, friends, happy Saturday and good evening. Today, West Texans were able to enjoy some really cool temperatures. Today, a high of 49 degrees. Usually around this time in February, we're definitely used to 62-degree temperatures. So today, a little bit far off away from that normal temperatures, but also not as warm as we were back in 2006 when we were sitting at 81 degrees. I'll have more of this weekend's forecast later on in the show. Back over to you guys.
Well, thank you, Bridget. Because of those freezing temperatures, crops are also being affected.
A farmer outside of San Antonio is sharing how he prepared for freezing temperatures. Our reporter Patty Santos met with him at St. Hedwig and has a story.
There's no one losing more sleep over the cold weather tonight than produce farmers like Cody Scott.
I don't get a lot of sleep when it's below freezing, but it's worth it to make sure everything's okay.
His alarm will go off several times tonight when he'll go out to check up on his greenhouses. The first-generation farmer says he's much more prepared than last year with generators, propane, and heaters.
The first night kind of sucker punches them, and then it's the next night that can, kill your plant. So tonight's the most important night.
He says last year's winter storm made him a better farmer.
Even the vegetables that we grow out in the field that aren't protected by the greenhouses, we use Agribon, and it's a passive way of heating the crops.
Overall, he estimates he produces about 10 acres of seasonal produce in 1 acre of greenhouse farming, which he sells through membership farm boxes to customers. They pay a flat fee, and he provides fresh produce weekly for about 3 months.
So there's a lot of labor of love that goes into what we're growing.
He says last year, those customers helped save his farm. And while he's better prepared, his biggest fear is still losing power.
The cold, is always a very stressful time for us, even with the heating systems.
Well, new at 10 tonight, a massive human trafficking operation in West Texas. The Department of Public Safety announced multiple agencies arrested 35 people. A number of them from Odessa, Midland, and Andrews. Now, it was all part of an operation to catch people suspected of exploiting and victimizing trafficking victims. Some of the suspects also came from out of state, including California, Florida, Missouri, and Colorado.
Also new at 10, a Midland man was arrested in Winkler County today. Sheriff's Office posted on Facebook. Deputy arrested Emilio Acosta on the third-degree felony charge for driving while intoxicated 3 more times.
And tonight, the search for a shooter continues after an 11-year-old boy was shot. This happened Thursday in Harris County. The sheriff's office, the boy was getting his jacket out of a car at an apartment complex when he was shot. He was rushed to the hospital and died shortly after. Now, deputies say the investigation is still ongoing and the search for the shooter, of course, continues.
4 people, including a child, were killed overnight in a metroplex. Police say the gunman is believed to have shot and killed his own family and wounded 3 others. This happened just after midnight in Corsicana.
I've been living here for like 16 years, and it's scary. Like, nothing like that ever has happened, like by our house ever. It's traumatizing to hear, especially in a little town like Corsicana.
Officers were able to track the suspect's vehicle, was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and died at the hospital. His motive isn't known. And developing now at 10, here's new details in a terrifying kidnapping at a Colorado ranch.
Oh, that's right. The ranch, owned by former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, was swarmed by police, all to rescue a worker taken at gunpoint. ABC's Zoreen Shaw has the dramatic video of that rescue.
Tonight, video of a SWAT team rescuing one of Michael Bloomberg's employees after authorities say she was kidnapped at gunpoint from this Colorado ranch and taken to a Wyoming hotel.
They were able to apparently track her iPad which eventually led them to Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Authorities say on Wednesday morning, the suspect, Joseph Beecher, rammed his vehicle through the main gate to the home, pictured here in a real estate photo, and confronted a supervising housekeeper. He reportedly asked where the billionaire's daughters were, wanting to make an international scene. But officials say the Bloombergs were not at the ranch. The woman telling authorities Beecher pointed a machine gun at her face and told her she was coming with him. She reportedly mouthed the words, "Help me," to an ATM camera when he forced her to withdraw money. The two seen on hotel surveillance videos that afternoon, the rescue occurring hours later in the middle of the night. A Bloomberg spokesperson telling ABC, "We're deeply grateful to law enforcement for their swift and heroic action in this case." Beecher now facing kidnapping and possibly other charges. The victim is safe and with family. Experts say she stayed calm and friendly, and that probably increased her odds of staying alive. Zoreen Shah, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And well, friends, the winter storm has left those below freezing temperatures. Will that continue on this weekend? I'll have the answer after the break.
It's the first full day of competition after the opening ceremony. We take you to the Winter Olympics in Beijing with an update on Team USA.
And the Red Raiders look to keep things rolling in the Big 12. Coming up, we'll show you their highlights from the conference clash. Stay with us.
And now, most admired alum.
Get up there.
This is so embarrassing. There's no way it's me.
You know her. You love her.
Ruh-roh. What are you doing here?
It's Anna Gomez! Who? Our first gazillionaire. With AT&T Fiber, Anna's got the fastest internet with hyper-gig speed.
I didn't know you went to school. We have a lot in common.
Live like a gazillionaire with AT&T Fiber. Now with speeds up to 5 gigs. Limited availability.
With that First Amendment right to be a journalist comes with an enormous amount of responsibility. It was fellow St. Louisan Bob Costas who informed me politely I was dead wrong. You as a viewer need people who are dedicated to getting it right.
The difference is you cared about it. You didn't just say, hey, I won't do that again. You said, let me correct this immediately.
Because Americans deserve that.
You impressed me, and it's admirable that you wanted to do it, and I thank you for that.
On Balance with Leland Bitter. Weeknights on News Nation.
A fresh start begins with fresh choices, like choosing to save more with Suddenlink. Get reliable, high-speed, 1 gig internet for just $49.99 a month. With it, you'll get a $200 Visa prepaid card, HBO Max included on us for 1 year, and a free Suddenlink stream with your favorite shows and streaming apps all in one device. Choose to start fresh by saving more on our fastest speed. Plus, as part of optimum flexibility from Suddenlink, there are no contracts or hidden fees. And unlock even more value when you combine with Optimum Mobile. Visit suddenlink.com today.
Come cheer on your Jacks this Thursday, February 3rd, as they take on the Lone Star Brahmas. And February 4th and 5th, as they host the Corpus Christi Ice Race. We hope to see you at the Jack Shack.
Watch Samantha Smarechniak and meteorologist Ryan DePhillips at 11:30. We're your weather authority. We warn you first.
Well, friends, the weekend has arrived, and the temperature is not looking too bad for the basin. Speaking of the basin, let's take a look at everyone's temperatures. Midland-Odessa sitting at 49 degrees today for our highs. We have Big Spring sitting at 50 degrees. Seminole tied with us at 49. Our friends at Presidio was always nice and warm. It actually managed to warm up to 53 degrees. However, there were some areas that actually were pretty cool, such as the Weather Pass sitting at 37 degrees. So for the most part, the entire Permian Basin set in their upper 30s all the way up to their mid-50s. So not bad whatsoever. Taking a look at that almanac and how that compares with what we have seen in the past. Today, Midland-Odessa is sitting at 49 degrees, as I mentioned before. But normally around this time in February, we're definitely used to 62 degrees temperatures. Today, far off from what we're normally used to, and also far off from our degrees back in 2006 when we were sitting at 81 degrees. Nice and warm this same time today. Taking a look at our lows, we did come in short for that today, only in our teens at 17 degrees today. Usually around this time in February, we're definitely used to a nice and cool 35 degrees, but hey, you guys, we're 7 degrees warmer than how we were back in 1989, where we were only sitting at only 10 degrees. So we will take that 17 degrees that we did see this morning. As we continue on taking a look at that temperature change, we actually have increased by 7 degrees this same time yesterday, along with Big Spring. Seminole sitting 3 degrees warmer. But we also have our areas such as Marfa sitting at 9 degrees warmer, and Alpine sitting at a nice and toasty 20 degrees warmer. So that snow has left the basin a little bit and is bringing in that normal to the near normal temperatures. As we continue on to our evenings, perfect enough to take a look at the stars. It's going to be very clear, but also cool. We will sitting in our double digits, sitting at 22 degrees. So definitely not bad whatsoever. With those clear skies, we can expect that into our Sunday morning for our early risers. But as we continue on with our Sunday, around 1 p.m., we do see some of that cloud cover coming on in towards Hobbs and Carlsbad, a little bit of some neighborhoods in the Midland and Odessa area. But as we continue on into our Sunday, that's when we will see some of that cloud cover in, and also some rain over in Carlsbad, but definitely not too bad whatsoever. The sun is going to be out, so do be sure to have your shades. We will see some snow a little bit in Marfa and in Alpine, along with some rain, but not bad whatsoever. Just have your rain boots along with your shades, because you're definitely going to need that. Take a look into that day planner. We're going to start it off pretty cool at 22 degrees. We will see some of that cloud cover. We make our way into noon at 44, and then we increase to 66 degrees by 4 p.m. and then around the same time, around 9, but it's a little bit later now. But 9 degrees, we'll be sitting at a cool 36 degrees. Taking a look at that 7-day forecast, we will be waking up to some pretty cool temperatures. We'll be sitting at a nice and chilly 22 degrees, but then we will increase to 52 degrees. The sun is going to be out, so even though it's going to be 52 degrees and a little bit cool, we will enjoy a sunny Sunday. And Rob and Stephania, we haven't had a sunny Sunday in a while.
I know. I'm really excited that we get some sun and not some freezing temperatures.
Yes.
Bridget, I gotta say, I've never been so happy to have weather that's 50 degrees. It sounds strange, but it's nice.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for that.
Thank you, Bridget. The Winter Olympics are in full swing tonight, the first full day of competition after the opening ceremony.
Well, that's right. 6 medals were awarded in 6 different sports. ABC's Alex Preshaw reports from Beijing.
The U.S. women's hockey team dominating the Russian Olympic Committee on Saturday, winning 5-0. It was the team's first game without Brianna Decker, who's out of the tournament with a leg injury. Next up for the women, Switzerland on Sunday, before the highly anticipated matchup with arch rival Canada on Tuesday. Bobsledder Alana Myers-Taylor getting some good news, now out of isolation after testing negative for COVID twice. The 3-time medalist now ready to compete.
I think actually it was probably good for me. I tend to overthink things. I tend to overtrain, so maybe it was a forced break that I needed.
Snowboarder Shaun White ready to compete in his 5th and final Olympics. The 35-year-old says he's feeling lucky to still be in the games at his age.
I've been giving it my all. There's been some ups and downs along the way to get here, but through all of that, I feel like I've gotten stronger, gotten better.
On the women's side, 3 Americans making it through the finals in the snowboard slopestyle. Jamie Anderson hoping to defend her 2 back-to-back Olympic golds in the event.
Feels really good. It's like the best natural high you can ever get when you're able to perform under pressure.
She'll be competing in the slopestyle final alongside fellow Americans Julia Marino and Haley Langland. Alex Perche, ABC News, Beijing.
Now we're over to sports with Avi carr-gloth. Avi, Texas Tech had quite the week.
Yeah, they really did. They're coming off an emotional win at home over former head coach Chris Beard and Texas. The Red Raiders, they're trying to keep that momentum rolling, keep that momentum against Big 12 opponent West Virginia. They've won 4 of their last 5, 1 loss in double overtime against Texas Tech. And here they go right off the bat. A nice jam right there from Terrence Shannon Jr. Drives in the lane for the slam, but He did hurt his leg on the play, but he did return. Texas Tech, they're down 7. Later in the first, Mountaineers up 5. Kobe Johnson missing the floater, but Polycap with the putback slam. West Virginia up 6 at halftime, but in the second half, here comes Shannon Jr. Euro step, laying and 1. Tech up 1 after the free throw. Late second, Mountaineers, they're down 7. Gabe Osaboyan driving off glass. West Virginia down 5, less than 2 minutes to go. It's still a 5-point game in transition. Daniel Baccio rising for the two-hand slam. Put that on a poster. Tech wins by 7. And for the the UTPB Falcons, they were in a basketball doubleheader today against the Western New Mexico Mustangs. Both teams making the trip to Silver City, trying to snag a conference win. The women's team, well, they're still looking for their first win in Lone Star Conference play as they fall just a bit short. They trailed through 3 quarters, took the lead in the 4th, but they were not able to pull it out. Avalon Munez leading all scores with 20 points. Meanwhile, for the men's team, they evened out their conference record at 5-5. They held off the Mustangs by 5, winning this one. Miles Daniels a game-high 22. Jordan Horn added 19 for the Falcons. They've now won 3 of their last 4. Both teams will play again on Thursday back at the Falcon Dome in a doubleheader against Texas A&M International. And over at the Ector County Coliseum, the Jackalopes taking on the Corpus Christi Ice Rays in their last home game until March 11th. Just 15 seconds into the game, the Ice Rays, they get the puck by the net, and that's Charlie Merkley tipping it in for an uber-quick 1-0 lead. Blank and you miss it. On the other end, an opportunity for the Jacks. Ryan Kussler with the feed from Ryan Kelly. Could have been a Ryan to Ryan goal, but no dice. Corpus Christi keeping it a 1-0 lead early in the first period. But the Ice Rays on the offensive again. They pile onto the puck right by the goal. Merkley fights it through again. Ice Rays, they're beginning to pull it away with the power play goal, but back come the Jacks with a power play goal of their own. They move the puck behind the net. Chris Duclair zips one in for his 15th goal of the season. Duclair would score again for his 16th in the second, but the Jacks, they would lose 5-2. So they're not going to be back for a while. The hockey season is winding down. That's how you know come summer we're starting to get into baseball and to basketball, a whole melding of sports. Just, football is about to be over, so a lot going on.
Well, I'm glad the sports keep on coming, and we're all looking forward to it, Avi, so thank you.
Thank you, Avi.
Both, Rob. Thanks.
Well, reservations are opening up for Valentine's Day, but instead of steak and wine, how about steak and eggs? Coming up, what Valentine's Day at Waffle House is going to look like.
When you have a big family like ours, you're always looking for a great value. That's why we bought our new home from A1 Homes. We traded in our mobile home and got a great deal on a new one. The best part, now another family can purchase our pre-owned home at a great price. A1 Homes can also help you find land and financing. They have homes perfect for any size family. A1 Homes, trade in, trade up, serving Midland and Odessa. Se habla español.
A1 is #1.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
With less moderate to severe eczema, why hide your skin if you can help heal your skin from within? Dupixent helps keep you one step ahead of eczema with clearer skin and less itch.
Hide my skin? Not me.
Don't use if you're allergic to Dupixent. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
There are more languages spoken at this gym behind me than anywhere else in the Permian Basin. Coming up, we're going to show you how this small college is using basketball to bring together people from all over the world.
Watch International Students Sunday night at 10. prom night.
We are your weather authority. Snow is falling all over West Texas. We continue our team coverage tonight.
To morning.
All right, let's send things over to Tatiana Battle, who joins us live in Odessa, and tell us what drivers can expect on the roads this morning.
Our team is staying with you during the big storm.
That's why the National Weather Service has issued this winter weather advisory, because of the high chance for even more snow.
To make sure you're prepared, ABC Big 2 is your local weather authority. Get ready for your day with meteorologist Ryan DePhillips.
When Valentine's Day rolls around, couples technically celebrate by enjoying a nice dinner together at a fancy restaurant, but Valentine's dinners can be a pain when restaurants are packed and the food is overpriced.
Well, that's true, and that's where Waffle House comes in. The 24-hour breakfast establishment wants you to have your Valentine's Day dinner there. ABC's Bill Wood shows us why.
In a booth by the window, Brian and Florestina Stewart made a reservation just to celebrate their relationship. At this fine dining, sizzling location for lovers, I think something more than love is in the air. Smothered hash browns. That's because this...
Welcome to Waffle House!
This is Waffle House, with decorated tablecloths, candles, and a waiter named Victor.
Y'all ready to order?
Do you really think people will find grits and cheese and eggs romantic?
Yes, as long as they're with their loved ones, they'll eat whatever they like.
America's Cholesterol Cafe is serving breakfast as dinner for two, just for Valentine's Day.
2 hash browns scattered.
It's a departure in dining.
We just never thought reservations required would be a big hit.
An early bird special for lovebirds like Brian and Florestina. 10 years together, 2 kids together. They bring a lot of love to the table.
Here's your coffee, sir.
Oh, thank you. After 10 years of putting up with this guy, were you expecting more than Waffle House?
No, Waffle House is just fine. Waffle House is a place where I can get what I want. My smothered hash browns.
You are in love.
Yes, I am.
She's got a PhD in organic chemistry. He's got his own flooring company, High School Sweethearts. Oh, thank you. She says she's here for the smothered hash browns.
Well, Waffle House is on the start of the day. Hopefully it'll get me smothered with some kisses or something later on today.
With a menu that's smothered, covered, and chunked, who knew Waffle House could become the Love Shack?
Lo and behold, we've created this.
Because nothing says I love you like smothered hash browns by candlelight. Even if the candle's fake, the love, it's for real.
Welcome to Waffle House!
Oh, what a story. I wish I could join them.
Of course, me too. Well, coming up tonight, a man caught on camera pulling up a wild act. How he manages to steal a bobcat after this. As we head to break, a reminder that if you see news happening, share your videos and photos on social media with us. Make sure you use the hashtag ABC Big 2 News.
And if you haven't done it yet, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We are ABC Big 2 News.
ABC Big 2 Sports, brought to you by Glasheen Valles and Enderman Injury Lawyers.
Make your wagers.
Get your bracket ready for a collegiate clash.
What is Valhalla?
Who is Wallace? What's the Jungle Book?
As the National College Championship comes to prime time.
Hosted by me, Mayim Bialik.
The Jeopardy National College Championship begins Tuesday on ABC.
And now, most admired alum. Get up there.
This is so embarrassing. There's no way it's me.
You know her. You love her. Ruh-roh.
What are you doing here?
It's Anna Gomez! Who? Our first gagillionaire. With AT&T Fiber, Anna's got the fastest internet with hyper-gig speeds.
I didn't know you went to school. We have a lot in common.
Live like a gagillionaire with AT&T Fiber. Now with speeds up to 5 gigs. Limited availability.
Citron's Used Auto Parts is 24 acres with thousands of used parts for early and late model vehicles. Why buy new when used will do? Citron's Used Auto Parts has ready-to-use motors, transmissions, and body parts, along with standard 30-day warranties. Save money at Citron's Used Auto Parts in West Odessa on Business 20 between West Loop 338 and FM 1936. Call Citrons today at 432-381-2401. See how you can save money and get your vehicle back on the road. 432-381-2401.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. Needs.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now available for fast sinus relief.
Hey sandwich fan, new Denny's melts belong in your hand. Patty melt's a classic. Big Dipper, fantastic. Nashville hot chicken, bombastic. Our lineup of melts, grilled to please. Now with free delivery. See you at Denny's.com.
Police say there's a shortage of officers here in Texas and across the basin. I'm Tatiana Battle, and I'll tell you why police are concerned that this could lead to a spike in crime.
Watch Worker Shortage, Monday at 6 a.m.
A bobcat is back where it belongs tonight after a bizarre crime, and the man accused of taking her is behind bars. Now, the thief can be seen walking into a Pennsylvania snake and animal farm on Friday, and then leaving with a bobcat in hand. All of this caught on surveillance video. About 15 minutes after the crime, an employee realized the 22-year-old bobcat named Blanche was missing. The thief did leave something behind, though. It was $50. Police found the man on the road with the bobcat in the car's trunk.
It was just awesome, the outpouring from friends, people we don't even know, and just everyone sharing it on social media, and 5 people calling me and telling me who this man was before we really had a clue.
Now, state police believe there was a struggle between the man and the bobcat. They found chunks of hair and a claw in the parking lot. Now, the bobcat, which has arthritis and a bad heart, is recovering tonight.
A pair of college radio hosts are pulling an all-nighter, but not to cram for a test. It's to try to set the Guinness World Record. That's Zachary and Colin. They have been in air since 7 this morning. The John Carl students plan to continue broadcasting through 8:30 Sunday morning. That's to break the Guinness World Records for the longest consecutive radio interview. Zach is asking Colin thousands of questions to fill time with a goal of continuing 25 and a half hours. And witnesses are stopping into the studio every hour to verify their progress. Coming up after the break. Coming up after the break, we will have one last look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
4 days only at Ashley's President's Day preview sale. Buy one, get one half off, plus get 0% interest for 12 months. Or get 0% interest for 5 years with 3 months payment assistance. Friday through Monday only at Ashley.
When we say no store does more, it's because our produce partners are always doing more. Sourcing fresh fruits and vegetables, selecting for the perfect ripeness, and offering convenient, freshly cut produce that makes it easy to grab and go. Because when we do more, snack time takes no time, which means more family time. No store does more than my H-E-B.
Hi, I'm Susie with Susie South 40. It's Valentine's, one of our favorite times of the year, and we're ready for you. We have giant hearts, or we have hearts for someone that wants something smaller.
Love is in the air at Susie's South 40, and so is great tasting candies for every sweets lover in your life. Susie's South 40 is fully stocked with our handmade chocolates and unique gift items. Stop by and get your loved ones something special. Susie's South 40 Confections in Midland.
What makes best reviews the best reviews? They have an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to get reliable recommendations on pretty much everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
So you can be confident that whatever you're buying is right for you, no matter what life throws at it. Like your daughter Clementine, for example. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Friday through Monday only at Ashley's President's Day preview sale. Buy one, get one half off. Buy this upholstered sofa, get the matching love seat half off. Or get 0% interest for 5 years. 4 days only at Ashley.
Well, let's take one look at that 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, we're finally going to get a sunny Sunday in the basin. But before we get to our sunny Sunday, we're actually going to wake up at 22 degrees, and then we continue on into the Sunday hours. That's when we finally reach that 52 degrees, and I'm smiling as I'm saying it. The entire week leading up to that is going to continue to be sunny, and temperatures are going to increase. At one point, we will see 67 degrees on Friday, so definitely not too bad whatsoever. And one amazing thing for this week is that we will not be waking up in our teens at all. We're going to be sitting in waking up in our 20s and then actually reaching 38 degrees by Saturday morning. So you know what? I'm happy about that, and I'm smiling as I'm saying that. Sunny Sunday for sure.
Well, thank you, Bridget. That's all the time we have for news. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night, and good night.